Yeah, good morning. Nearly a third of the way now through the window. Two massive deals already done. Could there be another one on the way? Let's find out. Our colleagues in Italy are reporting that Manchester City already have a financial package in place if this man, Alexis Sanchez, decides to join them. If he goes in the summer, his contract will be £13 million per year in wages, plus a £30 million signing-on fee. But if Arsenal let him go now, then Arsenal would get a £20 million fee. City manager Pep Guardiola refused to discuss the player after last night's EFL Cup win over Bristol City. OK, let's check in with Manchester City. We're not quite done with them as they close in last night, of course, on a Wembley appearance. And Sky sources are telling us that having broken into the England squad, Harry Maguire is a long-term target for City, although not in this window. We know that Guardiola is trying to sign a centre-back this month, but won't be pursuing Maguire just yet. The player joined Leicester in the summer for £17 million, and it's likely to take closer to £50 million to price him away from the King Power Stadium. OK, from the northwest down to North London, and Arsenal, of course, they're in action tonight. Could they be moving closer to signing a player from France? There are reports that Arsenal are in discussions with Bordeaux over the signing of Malcolm, who's valued by the French club at around £44 million. The Brazilian revealed on social media that he's learning English. There's been no information related to us, though, that Arsenal have entered any talks. Let's keep it Arsenal just for now. A player who's somewhat lost his way at the Emirates. Reports this morning have suggested that Everton are now the favourites to land Theo Walcott from Arsenal. Southampton also keen on bringing the England international back to St Mary's. We reported earlier this month that Everton were hoping to add pace to their front line. OK, let's go to Liverpool and find out about another England international who's lost his way somewhat. Our colleagues in Italy are reporting that Daniel Sturridge is on a list of targets for Inter in this window, alongside former Chelsea midfielder Andre Schürrle, now at Borussia Dortmund. They're targeting players who need games ahead of the World Cup, and the Serie A club would favour a loan move. Some breaking news indeed, and it involves a former Tottenham winger who spent a very successful period on loan at Brentford 2 or 3 years ago. And we understand Huddersfield have now increased their bid for Alex Pritchard at Norwich to £11 million. The Yorkshire club reportedly offered £5 million earlier this month for the former Tottenham winger. The deal may be complicated, though, by the fact that Norwich's sporting director, Stuart Webber, was previously the head of football operations at Huddersfield. Webber left on controversial terms last March, having been put on gardening leave by Chairman Dean Hoyle when Webber had expressed an interest in moving to Carrow Road. More on that, of course, as we get it. Let's head from East Anglia down to South East London, because it looks as if Crystal Palace might be closing in finally on a striker. Our colleagues in Italy are reporting that Crystal Palace have made a bid for this man, the Fiorentina striker Kuma Babacar. Palace manager Roy Hodgson has made a signing of a striker a priority in the January window. His first choice option, Christian Benteke, has scored just once in 16 games. The 24-year-old Babacar has scored 4 goals in Serie A this season after netting 10 last year. He earned his first call-up for Senegal in March 2017. OK, let's get to Stamford Bridge and find out about another forward out of favour in the Premier League. We've already made you aware of interest from Sevilla in Spain in the Chelsea striker Michy Batshuayi. The Belgium international has made 11 Premier League appearances for Chelsea this season, and his club maintain that no senior players will leave unless replacements are found. OK, now to a player first linked with a move to Old Trafford some 7 years ago. Sky sources are telling us, though, there is interest for Manchester United in the PSG winger Lucas Moura. He's a player who has been of interest to United for some time, but for now that's as far as it goes. PSG are looking to sell players to comply with FFP rules. It's a bane for everyone, isn't it? Let's go over to the left-hand side here. We understand that Marouane Fellaini remains in talks with United over a new contract, though no decision has been made yet. Contrary to reports, we're told Fellaini has not told manager Jose Mourinho he wants to leave. We understand, however, that several clubs have made inquiries about the Belgium international.